Hello, you're watching World Headlines with me, Mutala Sise, here on iAfrica TV. And first, the headlines. The federal government of Nigeria has so far evacuated over 1,000 Nigerians stranded in crisis-torn Central African Republic. The National Emergency Management Agency disclosed in Abuja that the evacuation exercise would continue until all Nigerians were airlifted out of the war-torn country. It will be recalled that a UN report revealed that over 1 million people had been displaced from their homes in the clash between Christian militias and the mainly Muslim Seleka rebel group that overthrew President Francois Bozize in March. Sudan's President Omar al-Bashir has visited South Sudan for a day of talks on the country's 3-week-old unrest as mediators struggle to get peace negotiations underway in neighboring Ethiopia. Khartoum has earlier reaffirmed Sudan's support for a peaceful resolution to the conflict, which has already left thousands dead and close to 200,000 displaced. South Sudan won independence from Khartoum in 2011 after decades of war, but the North remains a key player in the young nation's affairs, serving as the export route for the South's oil production. At least more than 50 students have been injured in a police crackdown in Egypt as tensions continue to run high ahead of referendum on a new constitution. The violence broke out in Asyut and Minya as police fired tear gas and barred shots to disperse anti-government students. On Saturday, the army-installed government said it will confront the Muslim Brotherhood protesters with full force. It accused the group of trying to disrupt the referendum to be held later in January. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of African asylum seekers have rallied in Tel Aviv protesting against a recent crackdown by the Israeli authorities, which resulted in hundreds of asylum seekers being sent to a detention center in a desert. The crackdown estimated by police at 30,000 chanted, "We are all refugees," as they pressed their demand to receive refugee status and the right to work. Despite Israeli government's refusal to grant them asylum, an estimated 50,000 Africans have entered Israel in recent years, crossing on foot via Egypt's Sinai Desert. South Korean President Park Geun-hye proposes fresh reunions of families separated by Korean War after a previous bid was cancelled by Pyongyang and promises to increase humanitarian aid to the impoverished North. In her New Year press conference, Park also said the shock purge and execution last month of Jang Song-taik, the once powerful uncle and political regent to young leader Kim Jong-un, raised uncertainties over the stability of the Stalinist state. North Korea in September last year cancelled a scheduled reunion of families divided by the war, dealing with an emotional blow to elderly Koreans denied a longed-for and probably final meeting with surviving relatives. That does it for headlines around the globe at this hour. More on those and other interesting stories, please visit our website on iAfrica.tv. And until then, it's a bye for now.